Welcome back to the Bonercast on 98.7 The SQRT. I'm Hazelnut.
And I'm Dixie.
And tonight, we've got some interesting bones to pick.
Mm-hmm.
So to start off, we got some interesting posters in the back.
Yeah, this is your next installment of the Bonercast lore.
Yeah, well, the first installment.
Oh yeah, I mean the first installment was the nuclear bomb we're building under here.
Oh yeah, the bomb's not done yet.
Yeah, what's going under this kotatsu. But yeah, so the poster in the back, our fans been wondering, our fellow boners.
Yeah, you've all been wondering, you've all been waiting to pop the big question, what are these posters?
So, you go first on your side.
Starting from the top, we got this cool inspirational poster saying, never give up. Now this is from a cartoon that we will talk about in the show, so I will not reveal the name yet. But that is a good cartoon we'll talk over later. To the right of that, we got Takumi Fujiwara sitting on his AE86, his good old Toyota from Initial D. This is a really good anime, you guys should watch it. Now under that, my big ass head is covering the next poster. We got an NCR Ranger from Fallout New Vegas.
I thought it was from Fallout 1.
I don't think the NCR exists in Fallout 1. It was made after. It was in Fallout 2.
Oh really? Oh. Is Fallout 1 just the Steel Brotherhood? Or the...
Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah. The Brotherhood of Steel.
Well, yeah, and there's other stuff. Then to the right of that is a poster for Guilty Gear Strive. So that's my side. So on to you, Dixie.
Yeah, thank you. So we start off from the top. On the left is a chicken. It's not a video game or a show. It is an entity named Derek. He exists in the real world. Later we shall talk about Derek and his effect on this Bonercast. But in the Derek image, you see the two Payday masks, and Payday is a really, really nice game. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is. It was who was it made by again?
Overkill Studios.
Yeah, Overkill. Yeah, and it was like, how old is the game? Like, what year was it made?
Payday 2 came out in 2014.
So like, although a very old game, it's still very fun and relevant today. And then on the right of Derek, right, that legendary image, we have Killjoy from Valorant. It is a Riot game, so but Killjoy is one of my favorite. But you know what's even a stronger boner? Redstone in Minecraft. So I'm a big Redstone engineer. I may not look like it, even though I'm wearing this this top, but it gets really sweaty down there when you're in the field placing out redstone, aka bloodstains. But yeah, Minecraft, everyone's got hard boners for that. It even Minecraft even resurged recently, so that's how you know that the boner fandom is strong for that game. Maybe even more stronger than Killjoy.
Oh,
we will gauge that later. And then the right of that is this very funny game called West of Loathing, and it's about the Weird West, aka you have to fight demon cows and stop clowns from fighting the cows and causing a civil war. But also you have to preserve geometry, a technology in the Wild West. It's such a funny game. It's one of my favorite games to just laugh continuously, almost like an infinite laughter. I watched Markiplier play it, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows about Markiplier and his influence on every single meme and the YouTube platform, because everything looks like Markiplier nowadays. So he played this game, great playthrough, and now I played it, and I'm satisfied as the Dixie I am.
Well, speaking of games, our first topic that we're going to cover today was brought to you by Duncan McCockiner, and he asked us to talk about our most favorite and least favorite video games.
Oh, perfect. We were just talking about games. Okay.
Perfect segue.
So yeah, let's start with our most favorite.
Yeah, we'll start with our most favorite. So our lists aren't exactly. We're coming up with this on the spot.
My favorite game is FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's such a. Okay.
If we had more budget, I'll pull out a gun and shoot you.
It depends if the boners want to donate their funds.
Their altcoin.
Yeah, our boner coin.
Yeah, I had to learn what altcoin was. I didn't know what that was last episode, but I had to look it up because I'm not well versed in the crypto wars.
Crypto world. Being a boner means you have to know about cryptocurrency. I don't make the rules.
Alright, so anyways, my favorite game. So one of my favorite games of all time is actually a mod for Skyrim. I actually hate Skyrim. I'll put Skyrim on the least favorite, but that's for later. But yeah, it's called Enderal. It came out in 2016, and then I guess you could call it like a DLC expansion came out in 2019. So it's basically an entirely different game than Skyrim. It's just built using Skyrim assets and in the Skyrim engine. The team who made it, Sure AI, they made like 3 other games before in the same universe that they built. The first 2 games were made in Morrowind. The third game was made in Oblivion, and they're all in Skyrim. So that's like a whole... This studio is really good at yoinking Bethesda's engine.
Who is Morrow and like why is there wind?
Who is Morrowind and why is there wind? I don't know. I never played Morrowind. But the two games that they made in Morrowind they're called something about Meyer Aeronath and Arctwen.
So I have like a general understanding of what Skyrim is, but like does Enderal add like new magic or like?
So yeah, Enderal is completely different with magic. It's actually really crazy to think about. Let me see where I could start.
Does Enderal? I'll tell you where to start. Does Enderal work with Love Labs?
Lovers Lab.
Yeah.
Well, I think mostly any mod you can use for Skyrim works in Enderal. I think Enderal comes with Finis, as some people call it, FNIS, Forest New Idols. It comes with that pre-installed, but there's some like stuff you could. There's all that modding rabbit hole. But Enderal, it's by a German team. It's based.
It's based.
No, it's heavily influenced by Gothic, which is like a grandfather RPG made. I think it's Germany because Gothic. That also inspired Witcher, I believe.
The Witcher, the Wild Hunt, the Wild Cunt.
No, just like Witcher and just like all Witcher.
Oh,
like the games. I mean, not the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Enderal is very reminiscent of Gothic, and if you played Witcher 3, then you'll find a lot of similarities in Enderal. But the game it does a lot of stuff better than Skyrim, and by a lot I mean like everything. The quests, the NPCs, the world, it's just so much more well developed than Skyrim, much more diverse. Instead of seeing just all snow everywhere, there's actual biomes. It's like if you played Minecraft, but the biomes actually made sense.
So inside Enderal, right? If I use ice magic, did they add enemies that are resistant to that, or could you still cheese the game?
Well, in Skyrim, ice doesn't work against ice Atronachs. Also, I learned that in Skyrim, the word Atronach is completely original, and it sounds really cool.
What the fuck's Atronach?
But yeah, they're basically the elementals.
Oh, okay.
It's the word they made up for elemental. But yeah, in Enderal, the magic is divided into 5 categories. You have elementalism, mentalism, light magic, psionics, and entropy.
Okay.
So in Skyrim, it's destruction, illusion, alteration. I said destruction already. Conjuration and whatever the fuck. Yeah, well, same thing as D&D. So yeah, the way magic works in Enderal, it's actually insane. So like in D&D, there's the arcane weave or whatever bullshit it is.
It's the magic quilt. It's the magic quilt that everyone wears to go to sleep.
So the way in Enderal, the way they describe magic, so there's hard magic and soft magic systems.
Oh.
So hard means there's like very specific rules you have to follow, kind of like basically it's just real life.
Okay.
Like there's laws that you have to follow for magic to be casted. Soft magic is just whatever the fuck they want, like Star Wars. A good hard magic system would be like, I would just say chemistry in real life.
Alchemy?
Yeah, like just real life rules apply.
Yep.
Like you need oxygen for fire to exist. That kind of hard magic.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So the way Enderal's magic is, it's kind of like I don't really know how to describe it. There's actually a different spectrum of hard magic and soft magic.
It's on a goddamn spectrum.
Yeah, there's like 2 axes. The y-axis goes hard to soft, like us.
Yeah, right now we're very soft.
The x-axis goes rational to irrational. So something like
your mama is irrational.
Yeah, so Lord of the Rings would be irrational and soft, and then something like hard and irrational would be Spider-Man. Fullmetal Alchemist has hard magic, or Avatar also. Avatar.
The Avatar's light. The Avatar would be light.
It's like in the middle of hard and soft.
Oh, okay.
Because they have rules for bending, but you can't just do whatever the hell you want, but you kind of can, if you're the Avatar. So the way Enderal is like in the same spot as Avatar.
Avatar, the Great Cockbender.
The Great Cockbender?
There's some rules there.
Yeah, so Enderal would be kind of on a like hard, irrational sense, but it's really hard to explain. So let me try to summarize it the best way I can.
No, this is great.
So there's this thing in Enderal called the Sea of Eventualities, and that's the name given to multiple parallel realities coexisting at once. So these can be These realities can be wildly different or extremely similar with a few minor differences. So in the game, one of the companions, Jespar, he explains it as, imagine a room exactly like this one, except this guy's beard is on fire. So magicians or arcanists, they're the only humans able to see this sea of eventualities, and they could pull other reality into their own. So a magician's power is rated on 3 factors. How far they can see into these eventualities, their ability to pull those into their own, and their ability to deal with the arcane fever afterward. Because there's so much like mental stress going in trying to pull other realities in, you could die from arcane fever and become what they call an Orbaya, and they also describe that as the Blue Death. So if you use too much magic, you'll just explode and turn into a fucking Chernobyl beast.
Holy shit.
So for example, if you want to throw a fireball at someone, you have to look into another reality where, for some inexplicable reason, there's a fireball being thrown.
Should you just grab a fireball from another timeline?
Yeah, this is what I mean by like it's like hard magic, but also very irrational. Because it makes sense, but doesn't.
Yeah, it makes sense, but then it also opens up the possibility of time travel. So it's like...
Hey, let me get into that.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
So there's like multi-dimensional travel. A big part of the whole like story.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a major side quest where you could help this dude reunite with his wife. Or he didn't tell you that. There's this like device that allows you to jump from reality to reality. His excuse is he wants to help fight against like the major threat. But he's just trying to see his wife again. Because in the current reality you're in, his wife is dead. His wife died because of some massacre that happened.
In another reality, you could just grab his wife, throw her into another reality.
Well, yes, but no. So what this character, his name is Yuslan. Through this device, you jump through to another reality, and he does see his wife, but he only wants to experience like because he himself is also in that reality. He doesn't want to take his wife away from himself. He doesn't want to cuck himself in another reality.
But the thing is, there will always be a reality where he is cucked.
Well, he just wants to like experience it once again, just to like feel something again, or just to like remind him of why he's fighting. Yeah, there's multiple realities. There's also another ending in the game. It's called the Dream Flower ending. There's a flower, and what it supposedly does, it allows you to jump between realities. So the ending of the game, if you get this ending, it becomes like as the name implies, like, is this a dream ending? So like the world ends, but if you drink the potion that allows you to jump between eventualities, did you really lose? Or did you actually lose? So like not just for the basic magic, it also this magic concept in Enderal applies to the whole universe, which is why I think it's like a really cool magic system. But yeah, that's the first game that's on my favorite list. How about you, Dixie?
Before we talk about one of my favorite games, I just want to say I kind of want to try out Enderal, but also do like a stupid build, like not to like trash, but like to like explore the routes of like meta builds.
Oh, there are some crazy builds.
Yeah, but like in like dumb ways, like getting super melee damage, or being able to cast so much magic that you just like trip up your enemies every single second.
I've done that. I've done that magic run before.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh yeah, that's Enderal. So what's one of your favorite games?
Okay, so oh man, this is also a big one, almost as big as Enderal, but it's actually 3 games.
Oh.
It's Call of Duty Zombies, from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 3.
Wait, so it's not the game itself, it's zombies.
Yeah, it's zombies. Because it's a continuous story of Richtofen and how he caused Nazi zombies inside the whole Black Ops storyline. First of all, this was a huge community back then. Black Ops zombies, like the Z House,
yeah.
Mr. T Lexify, and also these Noah J, like they would post videos on like how to do these like 1-hour Easter egg guides. So to explain, every time you play a zombie map, right? It's just you just survive to the highest wave that you can, right? And then you just die.
Yeah.
But when you do Easter eggs, you unlock story, right? And these are like the most like ridiculous, like convoluted puzzles that you'll ever do. And like sometimes you have to like look up like tables, guides while you're playing in game. One example is like making the ice, fire, wind, and thunder staff.
Oh, I remember that.
And then running around the entire map trying to hit these crates that are frozen, and then they go into the air, and then you have to go back in the middle. You have to put in another like code, or like this like weird like Morse code like lettering, and then you would get the upgraded ice staff. It was like so cool back then how every time you like launch up the game, right? It's either glory or defeat, because these Easter egg runs would take 2 to 3 hours with your buddies. If you fail, everyone just turns off their PS4 or 3
or Xbox.
Yeah, or Xbox. My bad. Yeah, for me, I played mostly on PlayStation, but I do respect the Xbox community. So after one session, it's over. That's it, because it just took out so much energy. Besides doing Easter eggs, it was so fun. Like after like middle school or high school, just going back home. It's double XP weekend for zombies, and you just launch up 5 or launch up Origins.
Well, I hate 5.
Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, I hate 5 because the damn scientist. Every couple rounds, he just steals your guns. He just steals your guns, runs away. That fucker just takes your guns. Like it's awful. But it's also the map with Fidel Castro and John F. Kennedy, and like it was very funny.
One of my favorite one of her zombie things wasn't actually, well, not zombies, but Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
When you could escape the chair and play Zork on the computer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was so cool.
There's 3 games in one. You got zombies, you got Call of Duty, and you got Zork.
It was about the multiplayer too. The multiplayer itself was pretty good at the time, but it was mainly zombies that had this like awesome, like weird story, and also like time travel. Yeah, this is a game that involved a lot of bullshit time traveling to explain. I will admit, there are parts of the zombie lore that just make no sense because of the time traveling thing. I don't know how other works try to solve the time traveling problems, but they just make it do. It do what it do. It's all right. So spending 3 to 4 hours, pack punching weapons, doing Easter eggs, killing zombies. It was a pretty basic game loop, but also really, really satisfying. One of my favorite franchises. I gotta say, it was very emotional playing this game. Being able to just come home every day and like actively researching. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've done it too for Enderall. Like, you just spend hours looking up guides and videos and how people do this and that. Same thing for zombies. Like trying to look up like how to train, how to train around zombies. Seeing these like crazy people juke around zombies and like dodge. And like whenever like the new like perk jingle came out, everyone went ape shit, being like, "Oh shit, it's Tombstone!
Yeah, new perks.
Tombstone!
Oh shit, PhD flopper!
Yeah. PhD flopper's back! Yo, let's fucking go!" Also, it's very funny to hear people trash talk, or when you trash talk other zombie players, like how like often like it's very funny to see people like die 9 times but get 0 kills on the zombies. Because like, how could you not kill a zombie? Yeah, but those were the trash talking days, like on console. Yeah.
It's like, imagine not using knife on first round.
Yeah, seriously. Imagine
not saving ammo on first round.
And it was so memey to buy at the Olympia, just like the shitty shotgun on the first round. It's like, what are you doing? You have to shoot 7 times in the legs, knife, and in the chest, spin around 3 times. And, like it was there were so many tactics. It was crazy. There was one Easter egg on Gorod Krovi, Black Ops 3. What happened was it's literally a matching puzzle, but the hints you can get, you have to look it up online.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no, sorry, not online. It gives you a sequence like really fast. You have to record it on your phone. Slow it down, memorize the sequence, and remember, you have 30 seconds to do this while you're recording, and you have to go hit these like levers that are across the entire map. If you fail once, a Chernobyl nuke goes off and you all die. No, seriously, you all die. If nobody has quick revive, the game ends, and you have to start again. And this is at the 2 to 3 hour mark of playing Gorod Krovi.
I never played Black Ops 3 Zombies.
So I'll just give you a little info on Gorod Krovi. It's Russia with dragons.
What the fuck?
And it's Nazi zombies invaded Russia, and there's dragons. And and Nikolai is killing all the dragons. So you gotta save all the Dargans. I like calling them the Dargans. They're very cool creatures. In fact, you can ride one and kill a bunch of.
You can ride the dragon in the game.
Yeah, and you also get a baby.
Shit.
You can also hatch a baby dragon that goes on your wrist, and it becomes a flamethrower. Oh. This is even something even crazier. If you finish, like I think like 15 rounds under 15 minutes, you unlock like a katana. Like just you get from a board. It just appears in front of you. Like there's so many weird things of Call of Duty Zombies as the arcade like random thing to it. It's a ridiculous lore of zombies that just brings you so much joy.
Like Dead Ops arcade.
Yeah, but even Dead Ops is crazy because you have to fight Harambe.
Yeah, you gotta fight Silverback Harambe.
You have to fight Silverback Zombie Harambe. And, the truth is, the game was rigged from the start, so you always lose.
I mean, speaking of games that have convoluted puzzles and stuff, I know a game that both me and Dixie like.
Yeah.
That's Payday 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
We talked about it on the poster. We have Wolf and Dallas's mask.
Yeah.
Payday 2 is crazy. First off, PvE only. That's amazing. Kind of like Left 4 Dead, but...
Left 4 Dead players when they turn left. No! Okay, continue with Payday.
Yeah, so Payday 2, not the high. The first one, Payday the highest. That one's kind of antiquated.
Yeah, no.
Payday 2, there's so many builds, randomly generated maps. There's a new experience every time you open up the game.
My favorite part is that we're the bad guys. We're not. Yeah. We are not the good people here. We're just stealing cocaine money.
Well, we're good but bad because we get penalized for killing civilians.
We're robbing from a fucking bank. I think that's a crime.
We're robbing a bank, but there's some heists that you're robbing from the cartel, or you're trying to stop corrupt politicians. So we're it's like Robin Hood kind of.
Own vigilante justice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, vigilantes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Payday 2. There's so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
So many cool builds you could do.
Hands down, one of the best PvE games I think you can ever play with a bunch of friends or other boners amongst you.
Yeah, other boners. Up to 4 players. Or 4 in total.
I mean, it's a good boner fest. It's
yeah, boner day.
Yeah, boner day.
Pay boner.
If you have fellow boners and you are not playing Payday 2 with them, play Payday 2 with them. We're not sponsored. Or at least we're not officially sponsored by Payday 2. But if we are, please send us your mask. Because, we would love to have budget to wear a mask.
Yeah, we need a medic bag.
Oh, yeah. We need a medic bag. Also, the characters are fucking awesome. Dallas. And then the Hotline Miami guy. The chicken guy.
Yeah, Jacket.
Yeah, Jacket.
Yeah, he speaks with only, tape recorded lines.
They even added Ethan and Ela from H3.
Yeah, what the hell? And there's some cool, what's it called? The dentist, or Giancarlo Esposito. He's in the game.
Yeah, your dentist becomes a fellow heister. It's
well, he's not a heister. He's just a contractor.
Yeah, he contractor. Almost as good as the elephant. The fucking elephant giving out hard missions.
Yeah.
Oh man. The one thing I gotta say is, you need DLC. You need all. You kind of need the DLC to experience the game, and it's worth it when it goes on sale. It's super worth it.
Yeah.
Weapons are very nice.
A lot of variety.
It's so much fun killing the opposing force.
The cops.
Yeah, the cops. I don't want to make it sound like that we actively hate cops, but just being able to act as bank robbers, it's such a cool thing to do.
Sure, as killing zombies can be satisfying, but killing cops, I mean, killing killing AI that actually are intelligent.
Yeah.
Because zombies just go at you. And sure, there's special infected in Left 4 Dead, or Call of Duty has special zombies, the warden from that one prison map, or the scientist in 5.
Yeah.
But in Payday, they're all intelligent, kind of. There's also cloakers. Those guys are scary as fuck.
Oh, those fuckers.
Payday could also be a horror game.
it really can be. And that's not only horror, but also very memey.
Yeah.
You're having a blast of your time.
So that's Payday. Some other games I like. I won't go into too much detail because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Because we don't get paid for overtime.
Yeah, we have to save money for our boss because he doesn't want to pay for the lights that are currently on right now.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of lights on.
We are not using energy efficient light bulbs. We're using torches at this point.
Yes.
We're burning coal. We are burning coal to get the light in this room.
So yeah, some games I like. Stalker, all 3 of them are good. Witcher 3 was cool. I never played the other Witchers. Paladins is cool. I like Paladins. Much better than Overwatch.
Oh yeah, Overwatch. Yeah, my favorite porn franchise. Yeah. Oh wait, it's a video game? Oh, I didn't know that.
Some other games. I think that's all. I mean, there's probably more, but I can't think of them. How about you, Dixie?
I wish I could go in detail on this one, but Last of Us. Oh man, Last of Us. It's a game that made me cry.
Both of them, or just the first one?
Just the first one. Okay. Just the first one. I didn't really like the second one, but the first one, the story made me cry. Multiplayer, I put so many hours in that. And I did so much research on it too, on how to be the best Last of Us 2 player. Sorry, Last of Us 1 player, but I never was the best one. So that's still a life goal. Another good game, I already said, is West of Loathing.
Oh yeah.
Such a funny, fantastical, Weird West game. I 100% recommend it. I mean, as with these other games, because they're our favorite. Of course, we're biased, but they're really a load of fun. It's a really good load.
A really big, juicy load.
Yeah, very big load for you. And I guess last on my list would be Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, I forgot about that game. It's behind me too. Yeah.
Well, because I feel like everyone needs to experience Fallout New Vegas. I feel like because
Yeah.
it's such a. I feel like now it's become like a staple of like
Yeah, a cult classic.
a good quest game. Yeah, like kind of like a like gold. What is it? 007?
Yeah, Golden Eye.
Yeah, GoldenEye. I don't know why. I mean, I will give it credit. Like it's such a good game, and I enjoyed it. I hope that someone will surpass Fallout New Vegas.
Well, I mean, I think Enderall surpasses it.
Oh, okay, good. I haven't played Enderall or Skyrim actually.
They're like two different genres, so they can't really be compared.
I think in Skyrim I stopped at the bear in the cave.
The bear in the cave. That's like the. Wait, that's still in Helgen. That's like still the starting area.
Yeah. I think the bear killed me, and then I went to go to the bathroom, and then the game was off, and then like.
All right, that's rough. Classic Bethesda games. So for our least favorite games, we'll make this quick.
Make it a quickie.
We're not gonna go into Nintendo because that's a whole nother topic. But if I were to like one umbrella term, I hate Nintendo games. That will be in a different episode. But the games I actually dislike, I hate Overwatch. I hate Valorant, even though Valorant's like a guilty pleasure game. Or not guilty pleasure. It's more like a.
Valorant's piss water.
It's like a love piss water. I love drinking piss. It's like a love-hate relationship. I hate it, but it also feels satisfying to play. Some other games I hate. I don't really like platformers. They're kind of whack. Most of what Nintendo is, anyways.
My favorite platformer I've ever played was Doodle Jump on the phone, and I didn't like it.
I'm a smart buyer. I look up stuff before I buy it. So most games I dislike, I don't remember them because I never played them.
Smart buyer, or that we're just not getting paid enough by our boss to actually afford games without risk.
I plead the fifth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We might lose our jobs if we talk shit about him. Oh, please. We can talk about our boss in another episode. That our overlord.
Yeah. So what are your least favorite games?
Okay, first one is League of Legends. That's such an obvious answer. Like, do I even need to explain it? I don't really think I need to.
I never played it, but I hate it too.
I just feel like you change, like you just lose your humanity when you play this game. When you play that game, I agree with you on Valorant. Valorant is such a piss water game, and it's made by Riot. And I don't know what Riot's doing. They're apparently going to crossover League and Valorant. I can't give less than a unit of shit, like the shit unit. The only reason why I like Valorant is because there is a unhealthy, I don't know, actually not unhealthy, a healthy obsession, appraisal of the boner for Killjoy, but also shorties. Just something about the shorty shotgun. It gets me coming back every time. I always buy it.
Yeah.
And Hazelnut, you always buy it for me too.
Yeah,
so
shorty is a good gun.
You know my addictions.
Yeah.
Of buying shorties.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Valorant, the Killjoy poster. Shout out to the artist EX Charney, CHARNY. You can find him on DeviantArt. We're not sponsored by him, but he has some other agents up there. He makes some cool art. So yeah, thanks to him for supplying us with this poster.
I was gonna say I thank my boner. I was gonna thank my boner to that image. Okay.
But yeah, those are our most favorite games. Thank you, Duncan McCockiner, again for asking us, because this is a pretty interesting topic. Sadly, we can't cover every game. We did miss a few games that I'm starting to remember now, like Halo. I like Halo.
Oh, like the oranges?
Yeah, the oranges.
Choo Choo Charles.
What the fuck is
FNAF.
that?
So you know how Enderall's a mod? Choo Choo Charles is a mod too of a game.
For FNAF?
Of Thomas the Engine with the spider legs chasing you, and you have an AK-47.
Oh, I think you showed me that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, some other honorable mentions are like Gmod, Roblox. Roblox is gonna be a whole other episode too. There's many other episodes to come.
Hold on. No, this is a geometrical relationship. Every game can be made on every game can be made on Gmod, but not every game is Gmod.
Also, every game can be made in Roblox, including Gmod.
Yeah. So technically, when we say our favorite and least games, it's still Gmod. Like it can still be.
You can play Beat Saber in Gmod. Like there's a VR compatibility. But yeah, Gmod could be its own episode too. Roblox definitely.
Gmod is a game engine. It's an animator. It's you can record audio. It's experience. It's a concept. Gmod is also a concept. I don't know if Gmod can even deserve best game or worst game. I think it's its own like dimension.
Yeah, it's like trying to rate Unity or Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
It's like its own thing. Like my favorite game is Unreal Engine 3.
But for sure we know that Riot's shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Riot's kind of whack.
most of the games we talked about that are shit were ones made by Riot.
Yeah, but just wait till we get to the Nintendo episode.
Oh. Ooh. If you want the Nintendo episode, we need 500 likes. Slap those boners on that subscribe
Slap
button.
your boner. It makes it extra hard.
Yeah, and maybe you'll get one.
We'll know. But anyways, now it's time for tonight's boner fact.
Yes, the boner fact.
This is what you've all been waiting for to get hard.
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah, well, this one's a short one. Just like, never mind.
Oh no.
Anyways, did you all know that phallophobia is the fear of or aversion to an erect penis? Now, specifically to an erect penis. Phobia being fear of, phallo being like a penis.
I wouldn't know.
I'm afraid of a flaccid penis. I don't know what that is. You can find out on the next episode.
Wait, so is that why kids run away whenever I open my trench coat?
Thanks for boning into the Bonercast on 98.7 The Squirt. I'm Hazelnut.
And I'm Dixie.
And we'll see you next time.